Hello, hello, hello. This is Cyborg,
And Bumblebee.
and we're going to be talking about
Justice League Red, or Justice League Dead, issue number 4.
either one is fine.
So, if you've been keeping up with this series, this issue starts off giving us a recount of the night that they went and saved Red Canary, but through her eyes. She was investigating kidnappings and deaths of college students.
Right.
And she was going to go in there and, try to save somebody on her own, even though it probably wasn't a good idea.
No,
but
no, it was not.
Apparently, they were waiting for her. They were, that's who they were trying to get to the whole time. And then she wakes up in the infirmary on Red Tornado's little watchtower of sorts. A Red Tornado mini watchtower.
Right. It's still weird, but hey.
And he explains some things to her. Apparently, she has this power and she's able to command it. And I believe he said that it was the power of the red. So I guess she has the power to command the red.
I don't know. It's weird, but
it's interesting. And she and Red Tornado go and join the rest of the team. Green Lantern, Cyborg, Deadman, and Power Girl. And Red Tornado explains to all of them that, hey, we got to do this. We got to protect and prevent this catastrophe. Apparently, what he's trying to prevent is the permanent apocalypsification of the world.
Well, he ain't doing a good job at it.
So in order to do that, apparently, they have to go and take out Black Adam before he performs a ritual, the Feast of Worlds ritual, where he consumes, I guess, worlds and takes on their power and becomes more powerful.
I don't like where this is going.
And Red Tornado finally bears all and shows them his real body and what he's done to himself, because he's needed to use certain parts of his body new body that he was building himself in order to take care of certain things.
Yeah, and he couldn't get his own body, so there was that.
Like he used his chip that gives him, emotional, what's the word I'm looking for?
Support.
The chip that gives him human emotions and stuff. He was using that for something, and he was using his power supply to power the AI models that he was using to come up and figure out what was going to happen in different scenarios and how to prevent it.
Which was a good idea, don't get me wrong. But
so he's kind of he's trying to save the world, and he's sacrificing his new body that he was in the process of building for himself. And he sends the team the specs and whatever else that his AI models were showing. And they're like, Cyborg and Power Girl were like, yeah, no, these models are correct. This is correct. He's right. And on the other side of things, Simon and Red Canary don't really know what's going on. But they take Power Girl and Cyborg's word for it. And they're not very happy with Red Tornado still, because, obviously he wasn't completely upfront with them from the beginning. He's been hiding certain aspects.
It makes sense.
Everything is on the table now, but...
Literally.
Yeah. But he still was hiding certain aspects up until this point.
Which I can somewhat understand, because it's a lot.
But nevertheless, the team heads to Kahndaq to go confront Black Adam, and they make it to his castle, and they meet him.
Yeah, they surely do.
And apparently, Black Adam just happens to have the right tools to take all of them down.
How convenient.
He has a kryptonite sword that he uses against Power Girl and kind of takes her out. For Green Lantern, his staff, his rod of Anubis, apparently has Yellow Lantern energy.
How convenient.
That he was able to use against Simon. And he just zapped Cyborg. And Red Canary is just inexperienced.
Well,
So he was able to just like knock her out. But he was intrigued for a minute. He was like, "Oh, such power! If only you knew how to use it." Slap.
yeah, yeah. I'm not even gonna front. If she did know how to use her power, she would probably been better.
So they kind of get taken out.
Yeah.
And it's not looking too good right now, and that's how the issue ends.
Hey, that they did to themselves.
Mm-hmm. So, just to clarify for everybody at home, I'm like 99% sure that this book or all of this and probably, the next issues of it all is taking place before the tournament in DCKO. Because what they're trying to do, or according to Red Tornado, or what they need to do is to stop Black Adam from entering that tournament.
Right.
Because if he does and he wins, the Darkseid's power is going to kind of corrupt him and take over of it all. And then he's going to go haywire. And then the permanent apocalypsification of the world.
Yeah.
So what they're trying to do, or their goal, is to take Black Adam out or distract him long enough to where he is unable to make it and get himself in the tournament.
Right.
So that's what's happening here. So I'm like I said, 99% sure that this book and probably the next issue and the issue after that takes place prior to DCKO #1.
Most likely.
But it's interesting though.
Oh, no doubt.
And just for those that, Black Adam was not one of the 32 that made it and were part that made it through the first round.
I'm not gonna lie. When they were talking about that, I certainly thought he was.
He is not. He was not one of the 32. So he did not make it.
So whatever they did made sure that he was not going to be in there.
Mm-hmm. But we're gonna, progressive. We're gonna continue to see how all of this folds that prevents Black Adam from getting to that tournament.
Yes. So you guys, like I've said before and time again, check out your local comic book store. Support. You might find a hidden gem in there. You never know. But if by some reason you can't get there, you can always check out the app.
The DC Universe Infinite app.
Where you can read it with your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, on a plane, on a train, anywhere, at any time. We love you guys. And as always,
peace.
Happy holidays.